Welcome back. Now, the Vatican has announced the date of the inaugural Mass of Pope Leo XIV. The Mass is said to, the Mass is to pray for the newly elected pontiff's papacy and will take place on the 18th of May. This was announced together with a number of his other duties. For more on this, we're joined then by Mnisi, who's still then in the Vatican then as well. The Sistine Chapel ultimately paid homage to this all happening as well then, Linda. And now we have the Pope, that Mass being held yesterday, but the inaugural Mass now said for the 18th of May. And still, as everybody can see, still a humdrum of people around you then in Vatican City.
Absolutely, Arabile, and there are quite a number of things or events that the Pope has to attend prior to that inaugural Mass. You'd recall that the moment that he accepted the election to become Pope, that's when his actual duties started. So it does not necessarily depend on the inaugural Mass, but essentially he is the head of the Vatican City, is the head of the Roman Catholic Church, and anybody who wishes to discuss anything with him related to the administration of the church, to the administration of the Vatican City, or any other aspect that relates to the work of the Pope, can do so. The work has officially begun, but of course the inaugural Mass will take place next week, Sunday. Today he's meeting a couple of cardinals, and I'm sure you can hear just from the loud music that's coming from the Vatican City this morning. It's a celebratory mood, really, after a moment of, or a period of mourning, really, the passing of Pope Francis, who a lot loved dearly. And now a lot of people are celebrating that, there's a new dawn here at the Vatican City. There is a new shepherd who they're hoping will be very, very close to them. And one of the things that they're asking for is that the new pontiff really, shows unity and brings the church together, brings the world together. Let's quickly listen to what some of the people that I spoke to had to say before I take you to what is happening here with the sounds and the music that's happening around us. Take a listen.
It's on holiday here, and I think it's very, let's say, it's the English word for, but it is very great to see all people come together for the new Pope and watch all things unfold. Yeah. So that were my first thoughts about the new Pope.
Oh, well, we're very happy. We're visiting, coincidentally, for my father's 80th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So here he is. Happy birthday to my dad. So my younger brother lives here, and we're very happy that Pope Leo is a nice progressive Pope. Well, listen, he hopefully is a new Pope for a new future, and we can hope for that.
Well, actually, I came sporadically with my pal here. It wasn't planned, so to have landed the day the new Pope was elected is an amazing feeling.
All right. So those are the views of the people that were on the ground here at the Vatican City, Arabile, talking to us about what their expectations are for the new Pope. But of course, today, like I indicated, celebrations and more celebrations, and that's what is happening. These are the scenes that are playing out today, as of course there is an anticipation that there will be some kind of music festival to celebrate the newly elected Pope. You see, all the music and the performances that are happening here on the streets. Let's take a listen in. Take a listen to the sounds that are coming out of the Vatican City this morning. a celebratory mood this morning, Arabile, here at the Vatican City. This band is making its way to the St. Peter Square, and that's where, of course, scores gather every single day, of course, for every single event that takes place here. Let me bring you much closer to what is happening. Arabile there. You can see the band and the dancers entering the St. Peter Square here at the Vatican City. The celebration, of course, of the newly elected pontiff, Pope Leo XIV. And the expectation really, as you may know, is that he will, of course, continue to bring people from all walks of life. And from what we're seeing, this is a band from Mexico. And, of course, they're making their way to the St. Peter's Square, really, where all those celebrations will continue. On Monday, the Pope is expected to brief members of the media. It will be the first time that Pope Leo XIV will be taking questions as the newly elected pontiff. So, interesting times ahead, but there is, of course, a sense of, joy and jubilation, because the understanding is that he's done a lot of work in the Catholic Church. He's been in this journey since he was very young. His family telling members of the media that he has been in this journey since he was as young as 10, Arabile, and they've always known that they now share him with the world. And of course, the world is now ready to embrace him as he starts his papacy. There's an expectation also that because of the papal name that he has chosen to go with, and that is of Pope Leo, there will be, of course, a number of similar things that he will stand for. The expectation is that he will stand for the rights of workers, because Pope Leo XIII stood with workers during the time of the Industrial Revolution, but also feeling quite strongly about social issues. So there is a bit of hope, or there is hope that he will continue the call for peace, the call, to be one, or will continue to be, one with the people on the ground. Arabile?
Linda, thank you for that reporting. Indeed, the sights and sounds continue to be colorful then out of St. Peter's Square then in Vatican City, following the celebrations of Pope Leo XIV being elected then as the new pontiff then for the Roman Catholic Church. Those celebrations continue. Mexican culture today ultimately being celebrated ahead then of that inaugural Mass that will be held by Pope Leo XIV on the 14th of May. This will be just among many activities, of course, to be carried out as well by the pontiff over the next few days and